Hey y'all, this is your girl Ebony, and I haven't been posting vlog videos, and I decided not to do Vlogmas because before my camera even broke, I just decided not to do Vlogmas. I just then decided not to do it. But my camera has been out of commission for a couple of days now, almost a week, and I was vlogging and I had a video, well, part of the video ready to post, but being that my camera went out of commission after I did one of my videos, I decided to just not vlog, and if I was going to do a video, just come on and go live. And so that's what I'm doing now. I know you guys see the topic and they say why play with someone's heart. But before I go into the conversation with that, I do want to say I am starting a special on my hair bundles that I have in my hair. And I have not come up with another name for my bundle line. I'm really thinking about it. So by tomorrow, I should have a definite decision on what I'm going to have my hairline called in my salon, because the Lord's will, I will have a salon by next year. Um, but I'm trying to hope and pray that, whatever I decide to name my salon, I wanted to link in with my hair extension line, because all together that's going to all tie into a brand. So if you do want to order these bundles, this is body wave, but I curled it with the flat iron. And I also had a live video of me straightening this hair on live. So this is the same hair that I've been rocking since the beginning of the year, and I have not switched it up yet. I will be switching it up and getting a closure, because I want to, see how that may work with me, or maybe a full-on lace wig. I don't know for sure, but I am going to, switch it up. But I want my hair to grow to 16 inches. That is the goal for me. So by 2018, in the month of August, the date, I have to look that up, but by August 2018, I would like for my hair to be 16 inches. So that is why I'm doing these protective styles, so that my hair can grow that length, because that's the goal for me. And now on to the video. Why play with someone's heart? And you guys all know that people these days play with people's heart. They get in relationships and they figure that when they in a relationship, it's nothing serious until they get married. You guys all know that if you live in the real world, you already know that it's like that today. People feel like when they get in a relationship and tell people that they are their girlfriend, or the female tell the guy that they are their boyfriend, they still feel like they're still single. In society, yes, you are still single. You're considered single until you get married. It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship with someone, you still are considered single unless you are married. So, yes, we comprehend that. But people like to take that to an advantage of they're in a committed relationship with someone where they have agreed to be boyfriend and girlfriend, go together for like months and months, 6, 7, 8 months, year, 2 years, 5, 6, 13 years, and still live like they're single. Yes, we already established that, like I said in the beginning, yes, you still are considered single, because if you go fill out an application at the DMV or the doctor's office or wherever you have that asks you, are you single, married, widow, divorced, they will ask you those questions. And if you are not married, you are still considered single. But you have made a commitment with an individual as your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is. Also, now in today's society, people also use the situation where they're engaged and they still say they are single. They still think that they don't have to commit to somebody or build a relationship with someone, because they are not yet married. They have not yet given somebody their last name. Now, if you have that mentality and you're in a relationship, you might as well never be in a relationship with anybody at all. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Because what's going to change if you are married? Marriage is just a title. That's what people fail to understand. Just like preachers, deacons, uh, professors at a college, teachers, doctors, everybody has a title. Now, outside of that title, who you are as an individual is what people are looking at. What your title is just something that somebody giving you or you have gotten license for, just as well as being married. Married is a title, and it is a certificate that you both signed when you go before a person, like a preacher or someone who is marrying you. They then sign that, and that license is now sealed by the city of where you stay, and you are married. That is a license, basically, because you have a certificate saying that you are married. Then you go and change your name and all that stuff. But marriage does not make you committed. I'm sorry to say that. And me as a married woman, it does not make you committed. Now, beyond that point, commitment is you as a person. People play with other people's hearts by getting in relationships and feeling like they don't have to grow, they don't have to be committed, they don't have to be faithful, they don't have to be honest. In reality, you are right there building a relationship towards your marriage, towards a title that you want to gain. The title has nothing to do with you. The marriage part is just a agreement sealed, locked away, so that what you have already built as boyfriend and girlfriend, fiance, that when you get married, you now can trust, believe wholeheartedly everything within you, gain and establish something together as a married couple. Marriage is something that takes a lot. It takes a lot to walk down the aisle, and from then on out, the woman's carrying your last name, and you are representing this woman, because you are out here basically saying that you are fully committed to this woman. You will not do any wrong, hurt her, disrespect her in any type of way. Give yourself to another woman, and the same she's saying to people as well, representing you. So being in a relationship as boyfriend and girlfriend, the commitment starts then. When you both decide and agree together to start a relationship, y'all are building something right then and there. How can you say that we're not married, so what? That has nothing to do with what I do. She will be okay. That's telling her right then and there you cannot be trusted. So therefore that relationship should end right then and there, because you're disrespecting her right there. It's basically you're practicing. You're practicing before you even get that title. My bad, y'all. But you're practicing right then and there to be the committed husband that you say that you're gonna be when you get in front of that altar and you make your vows. You practicing right then and there to say, I will not, shall not make her look any type of way. And if you feel like you can't be committed to her, then you let her go. Like, boyfriend and girlfriend is the start. Not everybody can be husband, and not everybody can be wife. And relationships is something that people should take serious nowadays, because it does not matter if you get married or not. That has nothing to do with it. Flags and commitment, all that stuff starts when you make a commitment to be boyfriend and girlfriend. It does not matter about the marriage. The marriage doesn't mean nothing. You're playing with somebody's heart when you get in a relationship with them and you decide that you don't have to put your all in it because things go left. Of course things go left, but your mentality has to change. People's mentality towards relationships has to change. Like, that stuff gotta change. That's just like saying you meeting your homeboy. That's your homeboy. What you feel like you're not supposed to establish a relationship with your homeboy. No homo, not being homo about it. But you got a homeboy that you trust with your phone number. You got a homeboy that you trust with your money. You got a homeboy that you trust telling stuff to. That's a relationship. What you think the two people coming together? What you think you building? I just don't get it. People need to start taking relationships serious for real, because that you building stuff. Like, you telling that person right then and there what they looking forward to. Because if this is the way you are now, most likely that's the way you're gonna be when you put the ring on it and you go walk down that aisle and y'all get married. You're not gonna change. You're not gonna be any different from then. So what's the point? If you looking for different females having a good time all the time now, then marriage is not gonna make it any different. I'm just sorry, it's not, because you already have that mentality. You're practicing basically everything you're doing. You're setting yourself in a routine to continue to do, and once it becomes a habit is hard to change. A habit is really, really hard to change. A lot of people that smoke and drink and all that stuff, they still do that to this day, unless they make a commitment within themselves to change. That point on, when you make a commitment to do something, you start then. You start right then and there. When you say that you're gonna decide to stop smoking, like, I made a commitment with myself to stop smoking 2 months or 3 months ago, because that became a bad habit that I started to do. And when something happened to me that could be like detrimental to me, I made a commitment to myself right then and there to stop, and I haven't picked up a cigarette since. And normally when I smell a cigarette, I want to smoke a cigarette, and I have those urges. I'm not gonna lie, I'm human. I have those urges to smoke cigarettes every now and then, but I don't pick up a cigarette because I know why I said I was gonna stop. So since I know my why and it's very important to me, I will not pick up a cigarette. I vape, and um I vape, but the liquid vape that I vape with has no nicotine in it, because it's cigarettes. So I vape, but I use the 0% nicotine, and that's fine with me. Like, I can vape. There's nothing wrong with that, but picking up a cigarette, I don't do that. And people probably won't believe me when I say this, but I used to smoke weed, but I didn't smoke weed like that. I did smoke it, but I didn't smoke it like that. And I'm choosing not to do that either, because I choose to change myself and who I am. So a commitment is something that gives you a big why, and why you're not going to do it anymore. And that why has to mean something to you where you will not step back over. Like, that's the whole point of a why. And that's the whole point. Like, when you make yourself committed to someone, or when you tell somebody you for them, you have to really practice that. Because if you don't practice that, ain't no way you gonna keep being good to this person and not disrespecting them and stuff like that. I feel like, personally, being married, that if somebody cheated on me one time, like, if my husband was to cheat on me one time, maybe two or three, like, that's not gonna stop me from being in love with him, because it's something that he's doing that he probably practiced. But if he's making a commitment to change and turn away from that, that I'm going to work with him. But if that's something that I feel like he can't change, and that's going to keep hurting me, then I have to let him go, because you deciding then that you're going to put yourself before me, and you deciding then that you don't care about me to enough to stop hurting me. So you're going to keep doing that. And that's what, a relationship is about. When you training yourself to be with one person, you're not supposed to think about, oh, you with one person, you're not going to be with multiple people, be able to sleep around with multiple women and see what the thrill is. My thing is this: a vagina is a vagina, a penis is a penis. You can't get much more out of that. I'm sorry, y'all, my phone going off. But you can't get much more out of that. A body part is a body part. God made man, and then he created a woman. You're gonna get a vagina from every female. You're gonna get a penis from every man, unless they change genders. That's just how the story flows. Like, you're gonna get the same body part. You may get different sizes, different colors, but it's still gonna be the same. It's still gonna be considered the same thing. What needs to be focused on, that I feel like needs to be focused on in a relationship so you can stop hurting someone's heart, is establishing a friendship. Somebody that you wouldn't mind being around all the time, somebody you wouldn't mind talking to, somebody you wouldn't mind being trapped in a box or something with, like that, like somewhere where all society, the world is blocked away from y'all, and y'all have each other. And when y'all can come out of that being happy, smiling, like the world is y'all's, nothing could stop y'all, then you know you have something. Then you know you have something special. Then you know that you can be with this person for life and don't care who comes along. I don't care who's beautiful, who's handsome, who has this, who has that. That should never matter when you're in a relationship. If the world is what matters to you, and what somebody pockets look like and how somebody look, you meant to be alone. I'm sorry to say that, but you meant to be alone, because at the end of the day, money doesn't make you, looks doesn't make you. It doesn't make you at all. Respect is what makes you, and how you treat somebody is what makes you. And it's what carries you a long way. So these pretend relationships that people are in, I suggest, like, people check it. Like, check your relationship, see where it's heading, because you want to know where your relationship is heading before it gets too deep. Like, you want to see where it's going right now before you get 5 or 6 years down the road and you can't even get rid of this person. You want to see if this person respects you, if this person has a future for you, and as well as you having the same for them. Like, that's what needs to start to. You don't need to keep wasting your time saying you boyfriend and girlfriend every 5 minutes, or every 2 weeks y'all girlfriend and boyfriend, and then next week you're not, and then 2 months ago y'all was, and then 2 months ago y'all not. That's just playing around. If you seriously ready for a relationship, then you should commit and be like, we're gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm giving you this title. And then from there on, it should not take you forever to figure out if you want this person to be your fiance. And that's from either side, girl or man. It shouldn't take you forever to decide whether you want them to be your fiance. And then from there, marriage. And then y'all not building on the relationship part, because y'all already did that when y'all was boyfriend and girlfriend. Now you're gonna build on family, and a foundation for your family, and a future for your family, financial things. Then y'all gonna build on something bigger together as a team. Y'all not gonna worry about the relationship part, because y'all already got that down pat when y'all was boyfriend and girlfriend. That's why I say y'all build while y'all boyfriend and girlfriend, and then when y'all become husband and wife, y'all preparing for the future, for y'all generations to come, like your daughters and your grandsons and granddaughters and all that to come. But y'all start really establishing a future when y'all become husband and wife. If y'all haven't already tapped into that while y'all was fiancés, you start tapping into, now y'all want a future together. Y'all want to buy a house, and y'all company is a Fortune 500 company, or your business is making a net worth of $1 million, or y'all have established a great amount of funds for y'all kids in the future, or y'all have this real estate business going on, or she has her own hair business going on, clothing business going on, your man got his thing going on, and y'all able to travel. That's when the fun comes in. After y'all got established and y'all married and y'all take some time out for that, then comes the traveling, the fun, and all that stuff. It does not stop you because you have kids that you can't have fun and travel and do good things like that when you become married. Y'all still can do that same thing. But you just need to know that y'all have y'all self situated, everything is going great, and y'all able to move forward when y'all get married. Establish that while y'all in a relationship. If you can't establish that while y'all in a relationship, my phone doing something. I can't see what it's doing. But yeah, that's what y'all want to do. Establish that. Hopefully it don't stop my broadcast. Okay. But that's all I want to talk about is stop hurting someone's heart. Basically, these pretend relationships that y'all getting in and not really seeing where it's gonna really go. Don't get in a relationship, a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, unless y'all want to establish something. Unless you gaining trust and trying to gain something other than, oh, we boyfriend and girlfriend, we sleeping together because he got the cooter or because she got the D. We don't. Who cares about that? Sex is not important. That's what people need to realize, that is sex is not important. Yes, it's a great fun thing to do, but sex is not important. That is not important. And that does not determine you're in love. Like, sex does not determine whether you're in love or not. Because if somebody else come along and can do better, then you're out. That doesn't determine you love them. So stop letting sex determine that whether y'all go together, whether this is real or not. Find other things besides the D and the vagina. Stop. Like, I get aggravated with that. Like, people be like, "Oh, I put this down on her and she ain't going nowhere because she got some." Please stop. Please stop. Young women, please hold yourself for somebody good. Make your worth more than what these dudes talk. These dudes talk. Trust me, I am a victim. I've been a victim since I was young, and whether you give them some or you don't give them some, they still gonna talk. They're gonna talk and put your name out there. I'm telling you from experience. People talk about me and they ain't even had none. And those who talk about me, I can see why, but I mean, those who ain't had none, I don't see why, but yeah. And I mean, that ain't even, why they should be talking, but please, you're special. You're a queen. God made you, and He made you with a purpose. You have a great purpose, and you were made to be beautiful. So men are the same way. Men, you are more than just good D. I'm sorry, you're more than that. That's just one thing. Your D can't think for you. It can't go out here and work for you. It can't provide you a establishment that's gonna provide you with a great future. It's not gonna do none of that. All you can do is stick it in a hole and pull it out, bust one, and call it a day. That's it. It ain't gonna do nothing more for you. It's not gonna magically make some cash pop up or none of that. So, you're kings and you were born with a purpose. So know that you have more than just a good D purpose. You have more than that. You are here to create. You are here to be leaders. You are here to find yourself a good thing. Not just lay it down to everybody you see and then you wonder why you feel like women ain't nothing. I'm working on not cursing, but men wonder why and want to say all the time, women ain't this and women ain't that. It sometimes is who you pick and who you fall for and who you allow to trap you. The same goes for the women. It's not always men. It's some good, no good women out here too. It really is. It's some good, no good women out here. I agree. But we all want to choose and pick something because it look good. Everything that look good is not good all the time. And even the thing that don't look good is not good all the time. So have a purpose in mind. Have standards in mind. Don't set it too high, but set your standards and they got to be hitting something. They have to hit a couple of standards that you have for yourself. And if not, just walk away because it's not worth it. it's not worth it at all to lower your standards for somebody who doesn't have a plan for you in their life in the future and is not going to respect you. So that's all I have for this video, is stop playing with someone's heart, because people are playing with people's hearts and that causes a lot of friction in the world. And you know, they thinking that it's more and it's not. Be real with yourself and be real with that person. If you alone at the end of the day, have pride in that, because you're not going to give yourself up to nobody or just sacrifice yourself just because. Stop being in a situationship and be in a committed relationship with somebody who wants to grow with you and get money with you and establish a future with you. This is your girl Ebony, and until next time, and hopefully I have my camera fixed within the next couple of weeks and I'll be able to be back on vlogging for you guys. It ain't much to vlog about, but yeah, I'll be back on vlogging for you guys. And stay blessed, and I pray you all have what you all want in 2018. Happy holidays, and be safe, and I'm praying for you all, and I love you all.